Good evening and welcome to the 2025 Ocean Contractors Nova Scotia Provincial Playdowns at the Halifax Curling Club. At the end of the weekend, we'll declare our Nova Scotia representatives for the 2025 Montana's Brier in Scotty's Tournament of Hearts. Today's feature matchup is between the number 3 seed Kendall Thompson and number 6 seed Brent MacDougall. I'm your host Hugh Avery, and with me today I have Emma Arnold. Emma, do you want to introduce the teams to our viewers today?
Of course, thank you, Hugh. I'm trying to see what rock color we have, but that's not... Oh, there we go. So, throwing red rocks, we have Team MacDougall. At lead, we have Scott Weigel. Second, Nick Burdock. Third, Ben Mayhew. And skip, Brent MacDougall. Throwing yellow is Team Thompson. With the lead, Michael Brophy. Second, Bryce Everest. Third, Stuart Thompson. And fourth, Kendall Thompson.
So this is the first draw in the men's provincials, and so this is sort of the exciting time if it's a provincials or if it's a national championship. Everybody's at even playing field. All the records are even. You all get a chance. You're still in it. We'll start separating the teams with this first draw, but right now everybody's excited, eager to get out there. So we should have a good matchup. Thompson's ranked 3, MacDougall ranked 6, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. Brent has been around for a while, and I think the two teams actually play on Wednesday night. Well, I know they do because play in the league as well. And I think on the last couple of weeks ago, MacDougall won that game. So maybe Thompson was looking for some revenge tonight.
Yeah, and both teams had really good draws to the button. It looks like Team Thompson had a bit of a better score, and they have hammer for the first end, but... Yeah,
Probably
it'll be a
men,
tight game for sure.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
We have 3 other games going on tonight. We have on sheet 1, we have Team Colton Steele versus Paul Fleming, and on sheet 2 we have it is Team Nick Diggle versus Owen Purcell, and on sheet 4 we have our defending. It's the reigning men's champ versus against the reigning men's junior champ. We have Matt Manuel versus Kayla McIsaac on sheet 4. So the first few rocks in the rings here, Emma, so
yeah,
they'll keep it clean.
Yeah, both teams trying to keep it clean, get a feel for the rocks and the ice. They had practices earlier today, but this is their first game.
Get a feel for the ice and also get a feel for these new rocks. You'll see the rocks are nice and shiny. This is these are brand new Nova Scotia Curling Association rocks. I think there's 10 games in them, so that's not a lot. And so often the teams will have played in the rocks before, and they'll all have their little booklet of what rocks do certain things. But this is relatively new for everybody, so there's really no advantage on knowing the rocks.
I don't think it hung on.
Looks like that rock might still be in play.
Still in play. It's not in the rings, but certainly at the end, if there's no rocks in play, you might see Brent freeze up to it and have Kendall face a tough one. This is both these teams are new this year. This is Nick Burdock, played with Colton Steele last year, and Brent's squad is all new for him. The Thompson
There's
team.
There's a hair more, but not a ton more.
They played before together. Most of these guys have played at one time together, but this is the first time in a while that Kendall's taking over the skipping reins, and Stuart's at third. Back in juniors, I think one time they went to Calgary.
Is that the end? I'm assuming.
Kendall was the skip, and actually at that time Stu was the lead, but. I think Kendall hit his own team a few years ago too, and lost in the final to. What's his name? Won several in a row. Jamie Murphy.
Curl. Whoa, no, straight.
You can see now Team Thompson trying to put a bit of pressure on Team MacDougall by freezing to that one yellow that was hanging on in play, but it looks like they will come up a little short.
Still early at second. If this was Brent's rock, or if this was even maybe Ben's last rock, you might see Brent come around. Or just going to ask Nick to keep it clean and open that up.
Bryce Everest throwing his second rock of the first end.
Michael's rock.
A lot of ice here. The rocks are really moving, which is nice to see. That means you can make all those tough come around bumps. And
Michael, curl. Curl, curl.
I think he took ice on the other side of the center, Emma. So
Okay, wait.
that really moves.
It does. Looks like a little less than they were expecting, but still quite a bit.
Ben Mayhew.
4-1. 9. Clean it. Clean it.
This one's hanging a little bit, but he's going to get a piece of it, I think. And he knocks that one, doesn't knock it out of play. Hard to believe you could move that foot and it's still in play.
Yeah, it's a little bit further behind center line now, so
Yeah.
Tim Thompson opting for another attempt at that freeze.
Line's good. Bryce's rock. Don't want to.
Looks like it might
3-8,
be
you're right.
a bit heavier than they would like.
Sorry, Bryce.
Not bad. Ben's going to have a tough shot here. He's going to have to play this one with some weight. And
No, you gotta hit high. Hard on the yellow. Deal. Hard out on the yellow.
good shot by Ben there to clean that up. I'm used to seeing Ben's shots. Ben was
Other side,
last
yeah.
rocks on my team last year, so I've curled with him for a little while.
Yes, both of these teams are out of the Halifax Curling Club, so they are familiar faces.
Back 8.
Yeah. You know, Emma, I'm just looking around all the teams out on the ice and thinking of who was here last year. And I think every team, with the exception of Paul Fleming, was here last year with exactly the same team. Either the two teams are, for example, Nick Diggle and Kayla McIsaac are new. I think they played with those two teams, the same teams last year. But all the other teams have changed. The lineups.
Yeah, it'll be firm.
There have been a lot of change-ups across the country this
Between
year.
8, 5, and 9.
Just taking a few
No need
people
to
by
mess around
surprise,
with it,
given
just make sure it
how
goes.
soon the Olympics is coming up.
Yeah. And speaking of the Olympics, the
Really gotta go.
Canadian Curling Trials coming to Halifax next November. If you come down to the club, you can actually have a chance to.
Hey, didn't pop it out.
Like a high 13.
You what?
Like a high 13. 14's fine. That's part of the rock. Yeah, I thought the same thing in practice. Okay, over there. So 14. Felt good. Probably there. It's perfect. Oh, where'd that
You should have helped it all the way through.
Oh, it's pretty high.
Just barely slower than draw to the button here.
Is there a possibility of a jam?
Yeah.
Okay, let's freeze right on top of it.
About 85.
Yeah.
Let's freeze right on top of it.
Yeah, probably, I think 80 almost. It's a little bit slower than draw to the button.
I just love how everybody's got a haircut. No.
We have MacDougall's last stone coming now. Again, end has been kept pretty clean.
Yeah, Thompson was a little heavy on his last one. He wanted to draw in there, but just went through the house. We had a little bit of technical difficulty there. Sorry, folks. Over. A little bit might be a little heavy. Nope, it'll stick around. And Kendall tried to knock that out and playing the end. Just got to be a little careful. Doesn't want to jam. And so I was saying just before the technical difficulties, trials are coming to Halifax. We'll be giving away some tickets. You have to come down to the club to do that. I think there'll be each draw there will be some tickets, and then each day there will be some passes, and then at the end of the event there will be actually full event passes, I believe, as well. So come down to the Halifax Curling Club, 948 South Bland Street. Curling all week until Sunday when we wrap up the championship games. And it's a jam. So MacDougall was effective in putting that rock in the right place, and that was not. Didn't think there was going to be any scoring in this end, but there was.
No, it was not what Team Thompson was hoping for, but still not a bad outcome for the first end.
Yeah, you can see Team MacDougall doing some little bit of fist pumping with each other, like we held them to one, or we kept them to one, and if you can do that every time, that'll win you a whole lot of games. If the other team's only taking one with the hammer.
At 30.
So these games are timed, which means each team
This is sad for a while.
Counts down throughout, and they have to finish the 10 ends by that time, although there is a bit of grace period between each end, which is why you can see them taking their time.
I love that the games are timed. It means we know what kind of time we're going to end. It's not like him and I were joking. It's not like a Monday night game where some people could take a 6-end game and make it 3 hours long. So.
Not sure if my voice could hold up for that long.
Got a curl to get centered.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Max curl, max curl.
We can go.
You can go, you can go. Keep going.
I'm going to get this one to the center line. Don't think it's quite there. That means you can tick that rock if you wanted to, and they're going to come around, but you can play this a little more aggressively, whereas if that was on the center line and you ticked it off the center line, rock comes out of play, whereas now if you tick it, there isn't that penalty. It's on there, not on there.
It's a relatively new rule in the curling world. People are still getting used to it, I'd say.
Yeah, I agree. It's a pretty harsh penalty.
It is.
I think you have to get by that by a fair bit, otherwise it'll pop. If you were tight to it, you'd be probably curling out the other side, because now it's almost fully 100% buried.
Yeah, if
Pretty
they
close.
they had much showing, Team Thompson might opt to throw a takeout or
Yeah.
at least a tap, but they're
Same
opting
line.
for the freeze.
Straight a bit.
And Michael Brophy throwing his second
Whoa,
rock.
like it.
Michael
Whoa.
has curled for 18 years now.
Wow.
So he's thrown a couple freezes.
No.
Play with Michael on Thursday nights, don't you?
No, it's okay.
I do with Michael and
Friends.
Michael
Oh, wow.
Curl,
Thursday
curl.
nights.
Nice shot.
Great shot there. Exactly where Kendall had asked him to put it. It's a great spot. If you watch the mixed trials, did you watch any of the mixed trials?
I did, not live. But
No, but this is exactly like those first few rocks. It's so critical, especially mixed doubles, to put those rocks in the right spots. If not, you're gonna pay the price. And so, ideal placement there by Michael Brophy.
We'll see if Scott Legal can do the same.
No, and like,
Scott's curled for 16 years, so also has some experience behind him.
I would suggest Scott's probably played for most of his life if he's played for 16 years.
Yeah,
He's a pretty young man, isn't he not?
24 years old,
24,
so
yes.
probably started around 8.
Yeah. Played with his brother Graham for a few years in juniors, and then joined up with Owen Purcell. I don't think Graham's playing this year. I was talking to him. He played in Newfoundland last year, but I know he's doing commentating for a game here this week, so he's around, but he's not going to be out there on the ice.
He will be commentating tomorrow night with me.
Oh, is he?
again,
Okay, there you go.
So
That's
staying
cr-
around the
Yeah,
club.
it's
But
tough.
One of the probably, if not the strongest curl in the province, not actually out there playing, and he's
Not that bad.
really strong curler.
Good shot.
I don't know if you can.
Just trying to figure out
Yeah.
who might have started curling
Feel
at
like
the
a
youngest,
third.
but looking
Draw
at
is
these
good.
surveys that we get the teams to fill in, some of them are not too open about their ages,
Right.
15.
so it's hard to tell, but it looks like
He-
Kendall started when he was 7, so he might
Yeah.
have them beat.
When did Stewart start? They would have been playing young.
I'm assuming young, but he did not give the specific years he's curled.
I'll have to ask his
Wait,
sister
Ollie!
Selena.
Wait,
Selena
good.
is commentating on
Gotta
the other
curl!
feature sheet, on sheet
Gotta
2.
curl a
I'll
lot.
have to sneak over there and ask her.
You're
I think he might be
rocking.
younger than that, so
Hard, Ben.
or he might have started younger than even. I'm sure if Kendall started, he probably started at the same time, and he's younger.
Really
so.
good spot. I think so.
Lots of rocks in play.
Yeah, very different end than the first end.
It's really good.
See, teams are a bit more comfortable with the ice and with the speed.
Got some updates on the other sheets. On sheet 1, it's Fleming takes a big three over Team Golden Steel. On sheet 4, it was
nose here?
Mackenzie taking a single over Manuel. And on sheet 2, it was Owen Purcell stole one on Nick Diggle in the first end.
No blank ends in the first end
I don't
is
think
a
so.
pretty rare
That's
sight
why
for
we
4
really-
games.
I would have
Okay.
lost my money because I would have wouldn't have taken that bet at
Back
all.
4.
Aim weight.
This is Bryce Everest throwing his
Whoa, line.
first. His
Whoa.
wife, actually, Carly Everest, is curling in the women's side of this. And
Curl.
he
Yes,
was
positive.
playing it safe, saying that
Curl.
to him,
Whoa.
Carly is the best
Curl.
thrower
Whoa,
and
straight,
best
straight.
sweeper ever. So he's playing it safe for their marriage.
Both of you, both of you. Oh, it's just a little light.
Yeah, Curly on the
Yeah.
Team Black team. Team
I
Black
agree.
is
It's real
have to be the
tough, though.
favorites to win the
It's tough,
women's
it's
really
title
tough.
this year. Never say never, and there's going to be a final.
Can't make
And
a
so,
play on that.
Not anymore.
There's teams out there. You look at what McNutt did in the
You can do this.
what was that called? The 16. What's it called? The
Yeah,
early
we
event.
hit this on the nose.
The,
Yeah, you got to be a little high.
Yeah, we make
no,
everything
no, no,
we
no.
want.
It was the
Yeah.
where they beat Einerson.
Tell him to throw a
Oh, and the
9-5.
Points
bet.
bet. Yeah, points bet. They beat
9-5.
Anderson, so one game. But Christina Bach's got to be
9-5,
one
like
of
2 inches high.
the, got to be the strong favorite to win that. I think they're number 4 now in the CRTS rankings in Canada.
They're playing very well, and they have some
Yeah.
familiar names with them. Jill Brothers joined them this year.
Yeah. And Fifth Stone,
Whoa!
9-5.
Scott!
Marley
Hard
Fellows is
Scott!
with them as well, so
Really hard
great strong
Scott!
team.
Really gotta go!
Okay.
Oh.
Who's your favorite on the men's side to win this? There's a tough question, eh?
It is a very tough question. For the sake of my Thursday night curling, I want to say Thompson, but it's a tight matchup, especially with all the new team lineups. What about you, Hugh?
Well, you know, I'm a firm believer if you're the champion, you got to knock them off. And so Manuel's 2-time defending champ, playing well right now. But, you know, I would agree that if there was, like, I really truly believe that the top 3 teams are really strong. I think Manuel, Purcell, and Thompson are really strong. But there's just something about Thompson that it wouldn't surprise me if you see them in the finals.
It's a common sight for one of the Thompsons or both of them to be in the finals in this tankard. But
Yeah. I just like the lineup they have. Just, I think, I just like the way they have their lineup. I think it's strong and that doesn't mean I'm counting out Purcell or Steele. I think Purcell, if that team clicks, that team could be really, really strong.
same with Team Fleming. Really, it's a bit of a toss-up.
Paul hasn't played a lot this year, but if
Whoa! Whoa!
they can beat anybody, he won't be intimidated by anybody out there.
Hard curl!
Oh,
Okay,
and nice
fine.
sweep by Nick to get that to curl enough. Just missed taking out their own yellow or their own red at the back, and one little yellow one there for Team Thompson.
I think so, right?
Looking to play the double.
Red double?
Might save a shooter. I don't.
2/3.
Maybe. No, probably not.
No, this is not the word.
Bet.
Yeah, 2/3. It hits the red. Like
I
make
was
that
talking
double.
about the different angles and different doubles that might be available.
He'll just kill
You
the
can
reds, I
probably
think.
make that. No, you can. Better. Yeah. You might be open, but
Stuart's liking the double on the reds.
Can play this one. Yeah.
okay, feel.
Bryce wanting to go back to the original call, and that's what they've done.
Can wait.
Looking to make the double.
Yep. Yep.
Bryce trying to hold this one.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right,
Just off the nose, and shooter doesn't roll out, but didn't get rid of that red, and
Leaves a double that it looks like Ben's going to give a go at. You know, you have a bunch of experienced players out here, including Ben, but this is his first tanker.
It
So
is, yeah.
Congratulations to him.
do you like this call?
Nick!
For this early in the game,
Hi,
I think
Nick!
it's okay, it can be a bit
Hard and roll,
aggressive.
Scott!
If you don't make it, you still have skips rocks left, but that was the red.
Okay,
Fine.
it's fine.
Good shot.
Better.
Board.
Yeah, that was a risk, and now if Stuart can,
A little bit of bad luck.
if Kendall can
probably
just
call
hit
him
and
off
flop
there.
behind there, you're going to have a couple of rocks guarding that yellow that's touching the button.
Exactly.
Not a bad call, though. I mean, you do. Brent does have the hammer, so understand. You make that shot and you're line 3, then you're in control of that end.
Not quite sure what hand signal Stewart is doing there, but it's like Kendall knows what he's supposed to throw, so.
Good throw.
Going to curl a little bit here. Looking to try to make that curl over a little and get a little flop. It's close.
Good shot, lies third stone.
Double opportunity for Brent. He'll run it over the top of it, and
I think so.
the rocky hit should go between those two red, and then the one on the button should go at the back. And he could be lying. Should be lying 3 if he makes this.
Yeah, it'll go. Then he's throwing a tough draw. Eight.
Must be close. They're off and on.
Was
Okay.
close indeed.
Fine.
Yeah, just needed to it over curled.
Pops it out into the open though, so there's a chance he'll have a shot for a bundle after this one, depending on where Kendall puts it.
Yeah, the other shot he has is to draw. This is an important shot. He needs to. If he could roll to the center line, I think would be ideal. It's shown part of that back one, but makes that double a little tougher. And
That would make Brent have to make a decision about what shot to
Yeah.
play.
Yep. Hard.
Kendall will certainly take a single, be happy to give up on one. Needs to curl a little bit more. Oh, just overswept that one, so now it's a nose hit. If that doesn't curl or doesn't roll about 3 or 4 inches less, or
I'm thinking just to turn
that's
the
a
rock.
really
There's
tough
a
shot
run
for
there,
Brent,
for sure.
but wide open hit for 2.
Which they'll be happy with, playing the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Five.
10-5.
Sweet.
We don't know exactly how long Brent is curled, but he has said many years, which we would know from knowing his name at all the championships.
He actually started curling quite late, I think. I don't think he was playing like a lot of these. He wasn't playing at 8 or 9. I'm pretty sure of that.
10. Hard, Nick.
Like this one's curling up on them.
He's curling a little, but I think he's good. Great sweep by Nick, and so Brent MacDougall will take a 2-1 lead after 2 ends of play.
I'll play it.
Great throw,
Oh,
Brent.
there's nothing wrong with it. And we learned a
So,
lot about the ice that day.
How did they all get here? There's 4 teams pre-qualified for the tankard.
Exactly.
So your top 4 seeds, Purcell, Manuel, Thompson, and Steele, all qualified, and then the other 4 teams had to go into qualifying event. Team McIsaac, I think, went 5-0, take a spot, and then Deagle and
Stewart said that
Fleming got some spots, and then I think MacDougall had to play in a tiebreak, I think, with Travis Stone from
Rack in the front and give it up
Sydney
for
Curling Club, the reigning
Okay.
Nova Scotia Everest champion, club champion. And I think MacDougall took that spot.
Yep.
qualifier was a new format this year with just a straight round
Big ad,
robin
big ad, big ad.
and tiebreakers if needed.
Line's good. Line's good.
A little thinner, a little thicker.
MacDougall started
Never
out
has to curl.
the tournament went 0-2 and
Always
then
Nick.
pulled off 3 wins to get the number 2 spot. And there was a 3-way tie, I think, with MacDougall, Fleming, and Stone. They were all 2 and 3, and Fleming got the automatic spot, and then the other 2 played half.
Yeah. All up.
You can see the update there on sheet 2 a bit on our screen, but it looks like Purcell picked up a steal of 1, so they now have a 2-0 advantage after 2 ends.
I think we're tight. Halfway.
Just got my eye on sheet 4 over there. Emmanuel down to the last 2 rocks, and McIsaac is line 2, and Emmanuel had a miss on his last one. Looked like he was trying to open it up, and just went by the shot rocks and took out one of his own in the back 4, and big shots coming here on sheet 4.
Right.
But
It's good
Uh-huh.
Roxon playing in here, Emma, which is nice to see.
We have a center line guard that they can't take, so see some maybe aggressive moves this end.
Yep, line!
Hard bend. Hard bend. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Here. Line it up for me. Line it up. Line it up to the right. Okay.
That was a little light, and
Ad.
certainly was going to undercurl. We'll ask Michael Brophy to come around that corner guard.
I got less.
Again, taking quite a bit of ice past the center line.
Stewart all day.
You're almost T.
Okay. Gotta get there.
Starting to curl now. Should have a piece of it buried, Emma.
Yeah, it looks pretty good from this angle.
Yeah, I'm almost sitting in the hack, and I can see about a quarter of the rock.
And if we hit that
Okay. I think you need more.
So they'll try a bit of a down late hit and roll to try to get buried and use those 2 guards they have.
Be careful. Doesn't want. He can't take that guard off there. He can move it, but if he takes it out of play,
You
his shooter
can
will
if you
come
just
off.
take it.
It's still the free guard
Yeah.
zone rule. And it's close. It's close to taking that. And if it does, that's what happened.
You'll see them marking where that guard would have been, just in case they had to replace it.
And it's pretty much exactly where it was. I still see the same amount of rock that I saw before.
That's
so
very close.
good on us.
good.
See both teams working together there as it is a bit of a player monitored sport.
I don't mind coming around it either. Do you like this? That's fine. Just through this. 7 rock. Picking a little. Totally picked. Completely picked.
Straight.
Hog it.
Unfortunate turn of events. They're saying this rock picked out of
Hard.
Bryce's
Stay down,
hand,
stay down.
but they're trying to make the best of it.
That's the same ice. That's fine.
It's like Team MacDougall is giving it another
Little bit
go
more.
with this down weight hit.
Now this time, if he wrecks on the guard, his shooter won't come off. So we're not in free guard zone play anymore. This one's out there a bit.
No.
Been trying to
Sorry, I
get
can't,
it
I
over
can't hear
and
you.
go sailing by.
I'm fine here.
Good opportunity for Team Thompson to take control of the end.
Bryce happy to have another chance after that first one.
Line's good,
picked.
Mike. Off. Right off.
Over in G4, it looks like Matt Manuel made a really great shot. He drove the rocks back in and took those yellows off the rubber shot. I think he scored one. It was a heck of a shot to get a single because there was 2 yellows buried.
That was 14 to
touching
back
the button.
Looking for an update on sheet 1, but the score hasn't been posted yet and I missed it, so we'll keep you updated once that gets posted.
Wait,
So that last rock by Bryce,
four.
a little bit deep.
Top 4.
Brent looking to freeze on top of that,
Back 4.
indicating back 4 a little heavier than they want. And the way they're kind of backing off of that, Emma, I think it's a little more than back 4.
Yeah, back 4 might have been a bit optimistic.
I think it's going to be back 4, back 8, back 12, and through the rings maybe. Well, it might be biting there, but just way too deep. You could have afforded to be light on that. To be top 8 would have been fine, but Stewart will be looking to place one right at the top 12, top 4 there.
Top 8. Yep, you gotta go line. Top 8. Top 8.
If the line is good, top 8 is good weight. That looks good.
Well managed rock by the team.
Great rock by Stuart Thompson. A lot of pressure now on Ben. He's going to have to freeze up to that.
I think it wasn't wide. So like, just a little.
If you don't sweep.
Just a little.
Doesn't look like this one's heavy.
No. Sweepers seem to like it. They're on and off of it. Might be a little warm.
Nope.
Yep. I got it.
Just a little
Sorry,
rub.
man. Sorry, man.
Just a little rub.
Same draw.
Kendall asking Stewart to do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other shot is to hit that red, but you might set up a double, and if you hit and roll off, you set up a double to be shot, and if you hit it right on the nose, you can set up
The hair fighter.
another.
Okay, line.
Take a
Wait
few of them
side.
out, but if you put that on top of that yellow,
Don't want to.
Setting up the end for the last few rocks. He won't be shot rock with this throw, but
this one is not the same as the last one. Bryce is trying to bring that over, but a little warmer. I think yellow's still shot, but
no easy double at least.
no, for sure, there's not an easy double.
Freeze is pretty good. Yeah. Just right, just freezing.
Yeah. Freeze with
Look
the
at the
puck.
freeze in there.
95.
What is it?
95.
Oh, okay.
But they did leave, or Team Thompson did leave a bit of a pocket for Brent to come down to.
I think if he gets to the pocket, Emma, I think Kendall will have a little tap on his own rock, though, to take that red one out.
A little big. Can't.
I wouldn't want it to curl too much.
Close, Nick!
Speakers are not liking the weight a whole lot. They backed right off, but
Trying to make it curl now.
Okay.
I'm not sure what I think.
Well, he kept the red there, and the red's hard to get rid of in this shot.
Hard or medium?
But it's surrounded by yellows.
If this was his last, well, he wants to get on the inside of that
Just
red.
go here, right? You're okay with
Then
the
the
red?
red goes on to the yellow, and the yellow goes on to the red.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking if he makes it,
Yeah, I
he
think
could
he's
actually
throwing
hit
normal.
that red one that's buried. Could push out the
I don't think he'll
yellow
complain
rock
too much about
that's
that.
buried as well, and
Like there?
it might give Brent
gotta hit low.
an out if he could freeze to that if it pokes it out.
Like a half rock?
Yes.
Not bad.
Looks like they're going to give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's you got to go for it now, I guess. Otherwise, Brent just shuts
Just
it
the hair
off.
low is control.
We need telestrators, I think.
We do.
Well, we need an overhead shot too, but
I was going to say my memory is not good enough to remember the angles one after the camera moves.
Big.
Yep. Close. Yep. Hard, Mike.
keep this straight.
Curl.
I'll push that yellow one out that I thought it
That
might
worked out
do.
really good,
So
really
if
well.
Brent gets a little hit and roll,
That's the really all you could do.
Tell him.
We got it to outcount the.
For second heavy.
but it's
Maybe
really
make
important to stick around here, Emma. Otherwise,
Yeah.
Kendall could have a shot for a bundle.
The last one I looked.
Yeah, you want to be careful to, I want to say be first or second shot.
Yeah. You better not wreck on anything out front.
The curl, like you don't have to be close. If you're close to the 7, you're gonna miss. You're hitting the red.
You hear them talking about just how much those rocks are curling, and even if you skinny the guards, they think you won't make the shot, so you need to get by them by a fair bit.
Right. You got to get by them by quite a bit.
Yes. Yeah.
Back 12 to hack. You like that?
Yeah. I do. Yeah. Hack!
Nick!
Last shot coming up from Brent MacDougall, looking to take down late hit.
This one is tight. It might not. It's close.
Great shot.
A handy shot by Brent MacDougall.
No.
See Bryce coming down, trying to help them figure out a way to get more than one here.
If you hit the red first, no, probably
Is there a
not.
thin double on the reds?
I was wondering about it.
You can see
I don't
a
think it gets the
cor-
one on the button.
Like you can't chop it, eh?
That's what Bryce is asking now.
You can see about a quarter of that rock.
There's only that.
which is fine.
I don't think you can hit it that thin. I just think you might spin it off.
Like it's. I don't know if it's. I like the shot that can for sure get something. Like this for sure is for 4.
It's fine.
Quarter, yeah.
Right to Mike.
What is he playing there? He's playing the yellow running double?
Quarter
It
rock.
looks like it. That might be the only way you can stick
Yeah.
the yellow.
That's probably all he has. Back of a shot.
Yep.
Tight out of his hand.
Yep. Hard. 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 You got it.
Oh,
so
my
close.
heavens. What a try. And that would have been for a few, Emma, but he jams it, and it's a steal of one by Brent MacDougall. He'll take a 3-1 lead after 3 ends of play. That was a heck of an in. Lots of rocks in play. Looked like Thompson was set up for a bundle, and I mentioned before, if he rubs that one out, it's going to give him an in off, and he could bury one, and that's what Brent MacDougall did. You don't want to give him a chance.
I can give you an update now on sheet 1. It looks like the second end was a blank, and Steele took 1 in the third. So you have Fleming up 3-1 with Hammer playing the fourth end.
I think we had a blank on sheet 2. And so Purcell continues to, yeah, we did. And Purcell continues to lead that
Make
game
sure
2-0.
it's 4 foot.
He's
He's
And
gonna
it
put
was a
up a
single
corner
by,
for sure.
by Manuel on sheet 4 to tie the game 1-1. Kaisig with the hammer playing 3. That game's a little slower than all the other ones.
Oh, great shot. Great sweep.
It's not too surprising seeing younger teams take a bit longer.
Yeah, welcome to the Tankard, and your first matchup is the 2-time defending champ.
Just an easy start.
Well, if you're going to play him, play him in the first draw, right?
Distance. Keep going. Gotta be at least halfway to be useful. Nice shot. Nice sweep. Good job, Mike.
Scott being asked to throw a guard now after his first one was in the house.
Dean Thompson ignored it and put up a corner guard. So both these teams played with the Halifax Curling Club. I think Halifax has 4 teams in this. Manuel and Purcell.
Line's good.
I think Kaisig, I think they're the Toros, their home club. Deagle is out of Bridgewater.
Stewart.
Golden Steel's team is out of Dartmouth. And Paul Fleming's is sort of like a nomad squad. They're kind of here, there, and everywhere. I think a little bit of Truro, a little bit of Halifax.
Right to the end.
They go wherever there's ice.
That's
Sweet.
nice shot there by Mike Bofi. Come around that corner guard. Maybe a little deeper than they wanted. It'd be nice to be about a foot or so higher, but so Brent will try to freeze to that.
No.
Scott!
Weight's fine. Weight's good.
Scott! Whoa!
Tap at the foot.
Okay, it's fine. We got a good angle. The angle's good.
Really good, Nick.
Nice shot by Nick Burdock. MacDougall's now sitting 2.
Back 12.
Kind of takes that corner guard out of play.
Yeah, you'll see Thompson switching up the strategy a bit. Going around center instead of using the corner guard.
Early.
Go ahead, go ahead. Hard line,
Seems tight.
hard line. Keep going, keep going.
Just rubs it and puts it on the center line.
The 7 is slow. Yeah.
You can hear the team starting to talk about the rocks as they get the hang of them.
Indicating that the 7 is slow. And that's on the last end, the Bryce's first rock. That's the one that picked. All right, so
Keep it out there, Scott.
They might have just found something in practice because it's not typical for a second to be throwing the 7 rock.
right.
Okay, it's gonna overcurl. Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's gonna overcurl.
Okay, good.
Kendall continuing to ignore those center rocks, and
Back 12. Even back 8 safer. Actually, back 8, back 8.
Yeah, just a little better release. It should even track a bit better.
Line's good. Yep. Hard. Clean. Yep.
Curl!
Okay, whoa, whoa. Straight.
Must be close if they're going through all the different
Line's
sweeping
really
motions there.
good. Okay.
they're just hoping he makes up his mind.
Good shot.
Good shot by Bryce. Brent's going to put some more junk up there.
Line's good.
Gotta go!
Hard line.
Four!
Line's good.
Four!
Line's good right here, Scotty.
This is looking good.
Okay. Whoa. Great sweep.
Great throw and great sweep. Getting it where Brent wanted.
Watch the 2. Let's not get crazy.
Might be time to clean that front up.
Double peel. Yeah. If you can ever get onto this, it's quite good.
Yeah.
2/3. Yep. Gotta go.
Harder.
Whoa.
Doesn't quite open it up, but opens up the 4 foot at least.
I think so. Yeah.
Got rid of that yellow, and now Brent is sitting 2.
Okay.
I might be inclined just to come around again and do that exactly
think if
where
we-
you put the rock. That's what I would do.
Put some pressure on
Yeah.
the Thompson brothers as they.
Because if you put a guard out front, that's where Kendall's going to go. So you may as well beat him to it.
T. Top.
Line's good.
Top 8. Yeah, crush it, man. Crush it.
Right here.
Hurt, Nick, come on.
Get it by this one, Nikolai.
Line's close here.
Whoa,
Maybe.
whoa, whoa.
Really
Hey,
good.
good. That's good.
Handy little shot.
Sorry, I just love sweeping.
Scott apologizing. He just loves sweeping. They probably like it up a couple inches
you're
higher. But I think they're all pretty happy with that
definitely
shot.
no.
It's just a millimeter
It's
high.
never a bad thing to lie 3.
Yeah.
And Kendall's going to need something from Stewart here to clean this mess up.
Yep.
Yep. Offline.
Yes.
He's making Michael work on both his shots here.
And I don't think it does much of anything. It's just totally blocks that side of the center. And you'll see Brent rush up to put another center guard up there.
Right here.
Brent,
Exactly.
Brent.
He comes there. That's going to take that draw away.
He's just going to pound that rock. We got him in so much trouble now. No, I like the guard. I just think we hook it around a little bit. Because if we hang
He's
it out here,
talking
he's
about
just
the
going to...
exact position they
like,
want
we
this
got-
guard to try and avoid
Yeah.
a run back by
Still lots of ice.
Kendall.
I don't think you give him... I just don't think you give him a free crack to the run back. He's not going to miss it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I fully agree to take it all the way around there because
We are tucked in.
Try to hook it an inch
maybe
on
if you
the
could
rocket
if you
guard.
could hook a
Just like-
quarter of it maybe
just
or an
bring.
inch.
How do
An
you
inch would be
pound the run?
great. So it kind of takes that. You can't drive it into the 2 reds, but takes away
Yeah.
part of the draw to the button in a way.
Yeah, just touching center line would be good.
Update over in sheet 4. Emma McKinsey takes a deuce and 3 to go up 3-1 over Matt Manuel.
Jump shot. We're fine.
These are 10 end games, so we will have a bit of a break after the 5th end. Which is 1 underway on most sheets now.
I think this one overcurled a little more than they wanted. So you'll see now Kendall put that rock down. Oh,
Okay.
Ben kind of bumped a rock, but
It's a tough spot. It's fun.
I think it's
that one
they
overcurled
threw
him
15.
and doesn't take away. Didn't really do anything. Kendall's going to try to
He's saying it looks like a lot of ice.
freeze to that, maybe bump it an inch and maybe shot rock.
I don't think.
Try to get what we call a skipper's deuce when
Yeah.
both skip rocks count for points here.
Well, they
Tie up
threw
the game.
15 yet.
So I kind of like his initial call, I guess, early on, blocking off that draw. I know it gives him a shot to run it into the reds, but you're still going to be, you're lying 3. Even if you took them both out, you're still lying 1, and you still got a center lines wants to come dry around. So this one looks a little heavy.
I agree, wider would have been better on that shot than tight. They might have another go at it now.
This one's going to come a mile. It's going to rub it, but it's going to be wide open. And actually just
Sticks around for 3rd shot there, but it's not.
I think that now.
Now we can put it in the hole.
Exactly.
yeah,
'Cause
that's
now-
where you're
yeah.
going to put it now. I don't.
Yeah,
Just fill
unfortunately
the hole.
Yeah.
for Kendall, you moved the red a bit to line them up to make any run
fill the
double
hole.
hard.
We're 1 and 2.
Yeah, we're
Just fill the hole.
So you hear Brent saying, just fill the hole, take away that draw.
this time we just want to be right in the hole. Yeah, same way, Brent. Yeah. A little bit higher. A little higher. On the curling store. One. It's not over. One.
It's quite.
Interesting, it's not over.
Come on, come on.
I think it's over.
See how far they can drag it.
No,
know,
it was I always had last.
I think it's still there.
Doesn't look pretty, but with the amount of curl they're getting, it should still be.
If it just gets by that red one, you could be
of
by
it.
that red one by about an inch, and you should curl in there.
It would be nice.
It literally frames up.
Another 4 feet, and that would be perfect.
Yeah, Brent, another 4 feet, and that would have been perfect.
Oh, good sweep. Too bad they couldn't have held it out a little bit more to the left.
Still big.
If he freezes, how many do we get?
Don't want to.
Talking with
wait,
Kendall
nice.
earlier, he was saying that Michael Brophy is the best sweeper in Nova Scotia, so he must feel confident having him
line
sweep his
only.
rocks here.
Mine only.
Looking pretty good, actually.
Hard, hard, hard. Sweep it off.
And a dandy of a shot by Kendall Thompson to get their point, and Brent Rock just had it been another 4 feet deeper. Don't think that was there, so
Broken.
they'll take their one and be happy with it, and they'll be trailing 3-2, and Brent MacDougall gets the hammer back.
I don't want it, but I don't think you should have it. Curl for the guard. Pretend like it's 5 feet and a touch more curl.
Looks like they might be switching up rocks and giving that one rock that they're questioning to Michael to throw at the beginning of the end.
We on him in the third. It's not going on us there.
Good shot.
Good shot by Michael Brophy, puts it on the center line. Update on sheet 2, another blank. Purcell continues to lead, 2-0.
Yeah.
Deagle with the
you gotta
hammer, playing the fifth end.
Go. You gotta go.
You see Brent
Hard,
is
you gotta
opting
go.
to come around the center guard rather than start anything on either side of the
Hard,
sheet.
you gotta go. Great sweep, Nick. Really good sweep.
We have an update on sheet 1 too. It looks like Team Fleming took one in the fourth, which means they have a 4-1 lead after 4 ends of play over Team Steel.
Okay.
It's been a well-played end so far. Everyone
Yeah.
making their shots. Just asking for Scott to throw one more freeze here.
This one's a little warm, Nick's indicating.
Whoa, whoa.
Might be trying to come around instead of freezing now.
Can hit the red out and pop the other one behind cover a lot. Over in sheet 4, Matt Manuel's got a draw against 2 here.
Pick
He
one.
was set up to look like he was going to score a couple, and a little bit of a miss on his first one
No, just hold on.
allowed
8
Kalen
and a
to
half.
sit a couple.
Because he's touching his head, but he's staying firm.
He tried an odd little shot, and it looks like it's going to be a steal of a couple by McIsaac.
Yep.
I'm not sure if that shot was even there when he was trying to run his own rock into the other one and roll on. I'm not sure how you'd score 2, but a great shot there by Bryce. Exactly what was called.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
And I think Brent is just asking to hit and roll over to the
yeah, we know it.
to the 8 foot. They'll have 2 rocks in play in the 8 foot from far apart, but Kendall will certainly have a hit and roll behind.
Heavy board.
This one looks to be a little tight, but they might be able to hold it.
Don't know if they get by. No.
Can we just sit 3? Sit it.
Stop.
Seems like Bryce has his mind made up.
I prefer this.
Not sure about Kendall.
Is that a lot? Does that look okay for ice? Yep. Hearts too.
That one's curling as well.
And Bryce was questioning whether it was too much ice, but he was going to throw, but
Trying to hit it. He's not going to save his shooter. Well, he might shoot it. Well, it does hang on. Sorry. But he was questioning if that was too much ice, and
it was.
it certainly
A
moved.
little soft. Yeah.
Didn't trust it.
You can hear Bryce there saying didn't trust it, so might have started it a bit and pushed it
Right.
towards that broom.
Yeah. Ooh, almost. Kendall will run to the other side and try to take that. Take this end away. Gotta be careful though, because you might see Brent just come around that
4-5
corner guard.
Just draw it here, bud. He can.
That's fine.
Just gonna leave a double.
Smash light.
Is this light here? Oh, yeah, it looks light.
Looks a little light.
Touch
Probably
the
in the
AV
ring.
band.
The
Brent's
rings, but
already
he wants to
followed
take it as deep as possible to take away that double. And good sweep by Michael Brophy. Not light at all.
No,
Darn near perfect.
I can't say I dislike having Michael sweep my rocks on Thursday.
Makes a difference, doesn't it, when you have a good sweeper?
It does.
Ben looking for a little bit of hit, and a little hit and a little bit of roll would be nice for him.
A little bit soft.
He's going to hit it, but it's going to roll a lot.
Okay.
Not just over curled. Didn't quite hit it where they wanted to.
Yeah, they indicate a little
Yeah,
soft
I
on
think
the
so.
release, so that'll take off on you typically.
You're
Sweeper
You're okay,
seem
you're okay,
to be liking it.
Yeah.
Not talking much during this one.
Right. Not bad. Takes away that hit and roll behind the corner guard away, I think. Maybe. It's still there. Wanted to bury a piece of it just to take that away.
Board.
Yeah, I think he can get to the inside of that ammo with the board weight shot.
I think so, based on how Bryce's reacted earlier this end. Looks like it'll be close.
Gotta curl a little bit more. It's very close. Very close. Oh, it hits it on the nose.
Still a good shot.
Not
what do you
bad at
throw
all.
there?
Wouldn't like the roll inside. Almost was there.
So he's bored.
I'll be positive.
Yeah.
Board weight.
Yeah.
Kendall would like to get right to the nose on this. Make that double difficult.
It'll curl up here.
Oh yeah, it'll curl. It'll curl.
Seems like they're all trusting the ice now, all agreeing that it will curl.
Yeah. Seen a few of these down here now.
It's a little big.
Clean. Clean. Curl. Curl.
He's a bit heavier than the other stones
Not
that we've
bad.
seen down that path.
Double is there, I think.
Fine. It's hard not to.
Good way.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Ben lining up that double. My stabilizer almost made it to the tankard.
Oh, yeah?
Brent couldn't find a stabilizer before the game, so he came over and asked me if I had mine here in my locker, and I did. And so we practiced with it. But then just before the game, he realized someone set it over to the side the last time he was here, so he found his stabilizer. So I told him, though, if he's missing shots, he can use mine. It's still out there. So.
I was going to say that it's a lot of pressure for someone to use it. All of a sudden, they can blame you for missing shots.
Okay.
Not a bad little shot. Not a bad shot.
Still gives Kendall the opportunity to go around the guard and lie to.
Gotta make this draw, though.
Maybe he's 8 out counter.
Just gotta be touching the 8, and he'll force Brent to his
There was
one.
a 14-6, so 15's fine with a bit of speed.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, I told them if they do that, they
14
have
and
to take a little picture of me and splice it into the program.
Honorary 5th member.
Yeah.
It's a little light.
I don't think it
I
was too
said
bad.
a little light.
It's a little light. It's okay now.
The sweepers seem to like it, though.
Top 8.
Easy for weight.
Just watch Michael. And a good shot.
Yeah, great shot.
I
Does
don't
what it
think-
needed to do.
I don't think you'll see Brent play the double. He's going to play the straight draw, I think. Or he could hit and roll. He's going to play the hit.
Where's the goal? Oh yeah.
So the single or the double,
Oh,
though?
he might.
You don't have to move it very far. It's like
I guess you could play
No,
it. I mean, if
it's like
you don't
take
make the
half
full
of it.
roll, you're going to likely
Oh, yeah.
roll to be shot.
no, you don't have to move it that far.
As long as you're just slightly on the inside, you'll be
Same
shot
weight.
stone. If you're
Take
right,
half.
you don't have to knock it out a lot. You just got to move it a
Right, you got it.
few feet.
This is the last rock before we'll take a bit of a break, so always good to end on a high note for the teams.
Yeah.
Hard!
All right, Nick, you got it.
Hard, Nick! Hard, Nick!
Close. It's very close.
Go! Get over, come on!
Great
And a
shot.
heck of a shot by Brent MacDougall.
See the brooms go up there.
Brent MacDougall takes a deuce and will go up 5-2 after 5 ends of play. We'll come back in about 5 minutes, and Team Thompson will have the hammer, trying to claw their way back into this game.
Hurts your ear.
Well, we're back at it in the sixth end, and Brent MacDougall has come to play tonight, Emma. So he's just made a lovely double to go up 5-2 over Kendall Thompson. So Kendall will be looking to get back in it. He's had some chances, and they just didn't capitalize on that. What end was it? The second end looked like they were going to score a few, was it? And there was the steal. I think that was in the second.
I think that might have been the third end.
The third? Okay. One of those ends looked like they were going to score a bundle, and
yeah, it's been a bit of a game of inches for the Thompson team. We have some more updates after 5 ends across the rink. Team Steel took 2 in the 5th, but they're still down by 1 against Team Fleming, and Team Fleming will have hammer after the break.
And it was Team Manual took a single in 5. It looked like they were set up, and Kaisik made a shot, forced them to 1, and Kaisik has a 5-2 lead with the hammer going to go into 6th end. That's a bit of an upset happening there. And I think Purcell stole another one in the 5th end to go up 3-0 over Deagle. So lots of good action, though.
Yeah, close games all around,
Yeah.
really.
So if you want to watch this, we'll be streaming 2 draws, 2 games per draw. I think there's a couple of there's only 7 women's teams, so sometimes when there's no draw on sheet 8 or sheet 2, we'll only be streaming 1 game. But otherwise, we'll be streaming 2 games per draw, and or you can come down and watch all 4 games live here at 948 South Bland Street in the South End, and come and catch some curling and have a chance to win some tickets to the Canadian Curling Trials happening here in Halifax in November 2025. Really, we just had our mixed doubles curling trials in Liverpool, which was a tremendous success with Peterman and Gallant. What I thought was clearly the top team of the event, and came out on top in the end, and were pretty dominant. I think we'll be represented well in Italy next year. And then we have our pre-qualifier in Wolfville just before the trials here in Halifax. So all the roads to the Olympics lead. You have to come to Nova Scotia to get there.
Yep. Nova Scotia's the first stop.
No direct flight over to Italy. You got to come to Nova Scotia first.
Great shot.
Great shot there by Michael Brophy. 2 nice ones, the corner guard and then the freeze.
Right on the nose. Yeah.
Talking about superstitions and whether there are any 5th end superstitions, it seems like Thompson team has absolutely no superstitions, so doesn't seem like they care what happens before or during the game.
Try. Wait's okay.
They're just looking for something to turn this ship around. That's what they're doing.
Wait's
All
okay.
they got to do is get their deuce, and deuce and a steal, you get a tie game. And lots of curling to play.
Okay, really good judge of weight.
It's the benefit with a 10 end game, you get a bit more than your typical 8.
Nice shot there by Nick. Freezes on top.
Top 8.
Let's see if Bryce can replicate.
Line's good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Room right now.
Looks like it might be a bit heavy. Sweeper's backing
So
off.
close, but it's just too heavy.
It's coming hard now, but it's going to rub and.
You like that?
Kind of wait. Yeah. Once you
Both teams doing well on time. They're at what I would say is around the average for 5 ends left to play, around the 20-minute mark.
Yeah. You get 38 minutes, I think it is, into the start, and
You got
so
lots of line.
I'd like to save a few minutes for those last few ins when you're
And it,
maybe a few rocks to play.
yeah, it is thinking time
Gotta
too,
go,
so
Ben.
the time starts whenever
Really gotta
the
go,
skip takes
Ben.
control of the house, and then it will stop once the thrower crosses the tee line.
Okay,
So
well,
you don't need to worry about if you're throwing a lot of hits and takeouts or if you're throwing draws. That doesn't influence the time.
Which was a great change to the game.
It's a thick half. Just more than half. Just smooth feel.
Smooth peel.
I do love hearing the different language and word choices between the teams.
Whoa. Curl.
The funny thing is, I think I know exactly what he means.
Curl.
I've always loved heavy hack,
Great job,
wondering
guys.
why it's not just board.
Yeah, the smooth peel means you don't have to chuck this overhand. Just good, nice weight, but in control.
Yeah, line might be more important than weight in that one.
I have a team member who I think he's helping with the ice, so he's not listening, so I could say, I need to use that phrase with him, smooth peel, because he likes to throw them. And he can, but sometimes a little wobbly on a couple. I think a little too quick.
Scott, whoa. Curl. Clean.
That's the double.
Yep, good shot.
He threw that nice.
But all that mess behind the center line is now gone. And so Kendall can get a little hit and roll behind here
Yeah. What kind of weight? Hack?
and get their chances.
Hear them throwing hack this time, not smooth hack or anything like that.
They're not heavy.
Hair big. Hair big.
Clean. Yep. Whoa.
Big.
Close.
Big.
Close. Straight.
Stream's pretty close to me.
Straight. Whoa. Nice shot.
Nice little shot by Stewart.
Still shows, but if you hit, it would be
You might
an
jam
easy
it on
jam,
there,
yeah.
jam on their own on the red one. So Brent trying to peel those out, and then even if it's successful, then Kendall's going to have a little hit and flop behind a corner guard and set up to score a couple. Ben's going to make this one first, though.
Yeah. Hard.
Hard on it. Not bad, actually.
Gets under
Flop
the
under it.
corner guard and leaves the center guard.
Go under.
But it does move the play over to the
100%.
side of the
Same weight?
house, which Team Thompson won't mind.
He's going for the straight flop. The other call is to try to tap that one that's out front and then be sitting with a couple of rocks behind the shots, behind their stone. But
Clean.
just looking for a straight flop
Thick
behind.
curl,
It's
curl.
got to curl a bit here.
Center?
Curl.
Well
Curl
out
the
there.
stick.
Curl to get it off.
Might be on the center.
See if this can hang on.
Hangs on, but it's Brent's still shot, so you're going to see him just ignore that back one and come behind that center guard. He's staying aggressive here. Probably the right call, because if he played that back one, Kendall's just going to ask Stewart just to come around. Actually, we're on skip rocks now, so.
Yeah, it's a bit aggressive, but also playing it safe.
Yeah, it's a 6-in. He knows his draw weight, and
Looks like the sweepers think it's a bit heavy.
Yeah, we're
Well, just after I said he knows his draw weight, right? Does not want to go through here. Well, there I gave him the curse, didn't I?
Yeah, an unfortunate miss for Brent, but a good opportunity for
Still
Team
only for
Thompson to
2.
capitalize
If I
on
come
the
around, then I
miss.
can have 3 if you want to play it.
Yeah, the chances are come around here. If he can put one there.
Taste that?
No,
I'm scared because yours didn't curl like. This is
You
pretty
got
good,
I don't mind this.
you know? He's just gonna freeze probably, or chase it. It's not there.
If you plant the guard, he might still destroy.
And then
Probably not, but
What do you have of that?
like 2 inches.
Inches.
We play with backline. I don't mind with backline.
And the
bro.
team talking through this shot, wanting to make sure the sweepers are on the same
I
page.
mean, we're just trying to get 2.
The
The
run's
highest
real
odds are
short.
if I make the draw.
If you are wide, you could roll behind center.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like this
If you do that,
shot.
he's hitting
It's,
something.
Yeah.
Brent doesn't make his next, then I could see him going for
Didn't
this
hate
for
the short
3,
run.
but
Yeah, I know. But like, if I roll out, the game's over, right? So, but just make it.
Like we talked about before, it's just beating them to the forefoot or to the button, which
Yeah. You can like
top 4.
top 4 is like 5.
we'll see if Kendall can capitalize on Team MacDougall's miss in the last shot.
It's out there a bit.
Let it work.
Needs to work it. It's out there a fair bit.
Don't want to for weight. What do you want to do?
Gotta curl it.
You got 2.
3 feet.
You got
Back
2.
8. Back 8. Back 8's fine. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. It didn't do it. Just took its time.
It really took its time to get over there. They were saying back 8, but it
didn't
really
curl
died
forever.
quick and then curled hard.
It did.
Because it got by the center line guard by about 4 feet, it looked like.
Don't hate it.
And maybe a bit further back than they would want, but still a good shot. Getting a little buried, which makes a hit, harder to look at least.
Yeah, just got to play heavy hack. That's not my new.
Yeah.
All we're gonna hear from now on. Heavy hack or light board.
Going to curl a little bit, but it looks good.
It looks like it's starting to move.
Coming hard now. And a heck of a shot by Brent MacDougall. And
Stewart and Kendall are going to be looking to see if there's any sort of double they can get to, but with the guards, it's not looking like it.
The yellow
Oh
run?
yeah, no, it's not there. Because it's like I hit like 2/3. He threw it there with. I just got to throw back 8, so it's like there. You like that ice? How does that ice look for like back?
I think you throw 2 feet more, you're probably okay for ice.
Okay.
More.
Kendall's last one just took forever to walk over with guard or with draw weight, and so
It did. Might be a little bit slower in the back of the house. Haven't played there much. Bryce and Michael seem
that's
to
out there
think-
too.
Yeah.
You need to curl this one.
You're just,
Yeah.
Starting to come
keep
now.
going.
Weight doesn't look
Keep
too
going.
bad.
You got it.
And it's another steal.
That's just a lot of.
Steal of one for Brent MacDougall, and both of Kendall's rocks didn't curl near as much as Brent, and it could be just the release. And it's now a 6-2 lead for Team MacDougall over Team Thompson, and a bit of an upset. I think the teams are pretty even, but
Yeah, both teams would be wanting to, win off the start.
Yeah.
And
They're going to throw probably.
most games are going to be pretty tough in this field.
I'm not in, so it's all good.
Brent, can I have the intern here? Yeah.
Team Thompson is running out of ends, though, to make the
I
comeback.
don't like this. I don't like the slide path here. I don't know. I don't know if it's the slide. I don't like the one, and I've thrown it in this slide path every time, and it keeps feeling like it's grabbing in my hands. I think
so
it's
Scott asking for the intern.
Yeah.
Doesn't like the feel.
like it
Or
feels like it
the
might
out
just be a
turn
little
just
bit sharper,
says
but
it
it's not
feels like
it's
it's
curling
grabbing.
more.
So Brent's going to oblige and give him the intern.
Yeah, if there's an easy or a choice that doesn't really matter that will make your player make the shot,
Big
might as
ass.
well go for it.
An update over in sheet 2. A steal by Purcell again.
Always
He's been
bent.
stealing the
Always bent.
whole game. It's going to be a 5-0 game there.
Really good sweep. Geez, sorry.
Kendall opting to ask for a corner guard this end.
It's amazing how low Michael gets when he's throwing the rock, and he's not up on his toe either. He's flat-footed, and
Gonna have to ask him if he does yoga.
Yeah, you're tight. We're on double, so.
didn't he dive when he was a younger? Like he was a diver, I think. Someone told me that.
Shot, Mike.
I think he went to the Canada Games.
Yeah, I have to admit, being from Ontario means I don't know
Oh, true enough.
much of the background.
Yeah.
Not
Pretty sure someone told me he was a diver when he was younger, so that might make some sense. Or maybe I just misheard.
Not the only one from Ontario, though. I think both teams have one person
Line's
who has
good.
come from away, although they've lived out here for a while now.
Bryce is from Ontario?
Line's good.
Yeah, Bryce is from Ontario, and
Hard, Nick.
Ben Mayhew.
Hard.
Oh, Ben was born in Toronto. His dad's from PEI.
Great.
Got all the
throw, guys.
provinces covered.
Yeah. Ben's younger brother, Robert Mayhew, former Nova Scotia junior champ. And I think his dad was a world junior champ. Pretty sure. I think. He played junior out of PEI, and I'm pretty sure his name's on the banner that's over there.
Okay.
It could be. Scott Weigel just had his experience a couple years back at
Yeah.
the World Juniors in 2022, and he won bronze.
You can go. Not to the
We
logo.
do have some, what is it, 3 or 4 players out on the ice now who have competed at Worlds before.
Yeah.
All the way from juniors to seniors.
Yeah, reigning world champion right now, Paul Fleming. I think. Oh no, are they reigning world champions still? They lost the Canadian Championships this year, but they're still the reigning world champions. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
who
this,
else was played at the Worlds?
Coming off a little. No, we're good. We're right
Purcell
there.
obviously has played at
yeah, Purcell.
at the University Worlds too as well, I believe.
And you have a few World Junior
Really good
folks
spot,
out
Nick.
here, maybe.
I did too, but
I know you have the World Youth Olympics. You have Owen Fisher
Yeah. Same ice.
and Nathan Gray played last year, I believe, in the World Youth Olympics.
Just goes to show how hard of a field it is and how equally matched a lot of these teams are.
I believe Team Deagle won the Canadian Curling Club Championships a few years back as well. So That doesn't go to a Worlds, but that's a Canadian title.
Yeah.
And you have Owen Purcell, the
Yeah.
reigning Canadian mixed champion as
A little
well.
bit higher than
Yes,
mine.
And with
How'd that
Christina
get
and
Yeah. I got the dot almost.
We're laughing at ourselves now. It's unfortunate they won and there's no world
no
mix.
Worlds. They got rid of the Worlds.
Just for this year, I
Jen,
think.
Jen Baxter. Gosh.
Yeah. Because of the Olympics, it wasn't able to fit in the schedule this year with their World Curling. So, despite the win, they didn't get the ticket to Worlds, but still an incredible accomplishment.
It was nice to see Christina and Jen win that title. They've been knocking at the door. They've been just steady curlers, and nice to see them get a Canadian title.
Yeah, they curl together in women's and have curled together for a long time now.
Yeah.
I think you just do this. Are you trying to nose it or hit it? Doesn't it look like you could hit it high, roll to another corner? Can you do it this way? Yeah, I think so, right? Throw the end. I think so. That's where I'm hitting it. Okay.
We're going to open this up.
Girl.
Pretty close.
Almost. They never
Gets
get
the
that,
one.
never get that mess out of there. They got some corner guards over there to play.
I like one more. You got to be high enough they can't roll in off it though.
Update on sheet 4.
Like
It was a single by McIsaac. He was
I
facing
like
a couple
the guard, but
manual stones and got
like
a
the
single,
guard,
and
you
he's
just
up
gotta be a little
6-2.
higher. like,
Matt Manuel has the hammer now playing 7.
yeah. Yeah, but if you put it there, he's hitting and rolling into here. And then so, like, I think you want to, there's fine. Wow. All of them.
Seems like everyone's in agreement about a guard. It's just the placement
Oh,
that they're talking about now.
Yeah, you don't want it too deep because as Scott's indicating, they're going to peel
Yeah,
it, and
just
you
like
could come in off one of those. You got some places to roll to. You can
just
come off
high
that,
enough you can't
that
roll
yellow
in the
one over
ring.
there. A couple of yellow ones, they could be catchers. And
Yeah. He'll probably come around everything. Little high.
An update on sheet 1, 2. It looks like Fleming took 2 in 6.
Yeah.
So they are now up 6-3 without Hammer playing 7 against Team Steel.
Okay.
Oh, easy.
This is a round
Looks
robin
like girl.
format, so all of these teams on the ice will play each other at some point before getting into playoffs.
the number 1 goes right to the final, and I believe 2 and 3 play each other in a semis. I believe that's how the playoffs are set up. There could be tiebreakers, though. I think that's how it is, or maybe I'm completely wrong.
I will admit that I have no idea. I was impressed that I knew it was a round robin.
Just forward.
Just forward! Marty, gotta go. You really gotta go. Keep going, you got it. Come on.
Really good, Benny.
Good shots by both thirds in the end.
No, I think I'm wrong. It says the men's semifinal and men's semifinal. There's 2 of them, so maybe they don't go right to the final. Maybe it's a 1-4, 3-2 game. That's probably what it is. There you go. I looked at our commentary schedule and I just saw that.
Looked at what we should have read before the game.
Back
I'm
8.
sure somebody at home is going, that's not how it is.
Back 8.
Keep y'all in it.
I think you can go.
Straight to be shot.
It's not going to be shot, I don't think, but
Not quite.
not a bad shot.
That is
A little deeper than they wanted, and Ben Brent's going to come right up to it and say, fine, we'll take that rock right out of play.
Yeah. 90.
We're 1. Do you like this shot?
I do. I think so. If you draw around, you're just giving them a double to sit 2.
Even if you're like in the way in front of it, it's technical shot. It's still really good shot.
Yeah, you like the ice?
Yeah.
What do we need?
90.
What?
90.
Just talking about how much weight they want Brent to throw here, what the draw speed is.
90's pretty good weight, pretty good speed. It's
Weight's
often
good.
90 when we play in club play.
Yeah, I'd say it's
Just
around
barely.
typical for
Yep, boy.
competition nights.
At least here it is around that typically. And Adam Kieran keeps
To it.
pretty spoiled here.
We are. The ice crew is fantastic.
It's like a dandy of a shot by Brent MacDougall. Brent MacDougall has come to play.
He has. He's not missing much.
14-8.
yeah, just
Maybe would have liked to stop maybe about 3 or 4
Is this
inches
the top
sooner.
it?
And frozen now. I think
just hack. It's just a
Kendall
weight
can
shot.
come down
Kinda
and
weight.
could be shot. And Brent will have to be careful.
A little more, Stu. Yeah.
Asking for more ice. Again, we've seen a few rocks over curl in this path,
Yeah.
but not Kendall's.
Weight's nice.
Whoa.
Weight's nice.
Curl.
Hey, Michael.
Curl.
All the way over.
Roll it. Hard.
Trying for a plan B there, I think.
And you can see, you can almost see all of it.
Just pretty safe with the release.
Just, yeah. Just like,
Just make contact and stay.
yeah.
Wait, you like that ice?
Like nose or high is better than getting low, right?
When's the next game that you're commentating?
Yeah.
Tomorrow
He's gonna-
night, I
if he
think it's
has-
a late draw though. I think it starts at 8.
Wow,
I think
let's
it's a
just hit it.
4-game day, so the
Day
schedule is a bit
and
different than the rest
E4.
of the days.
Yeah, tomorrow is
You
a
like that ice?
four draw day, and I have to do the first 2 draws. So they're bright and early,
Yeah.
8 o'clock. It'll be McDermott versus McNutt, both winners in the first draw, and it's a steal.
Yep,
McIsaac.
yep, gotta go.
All the way.
Both will be
All
good
the
to
way, Nick.
watch.
Hard!
Forward. All right, you still got it. All right, keep going, Nick. All right, keep going.
Looks like this might be
All right,
tight
come on, Nick, you got it.
line on Brent's
It's
draw.
okay. And a good
Good.
shot. He's got a
Great.
chance at a double here for just slightly
I could've
off
called one
nose, and he
keeper, but
should
wow.
could save
Better
the
to hit
shooter,
it.
I think. Pretty close.
Has to throw the right weight.
What?
Team Thompson really needing to score
Needing
two
a break
now.
here.
Yeah, no?
Yeah.
Gotta go for the 2, though.
That's like where I was with Peel, and I hit half.
Yeah, 7th then might be a bit too late to just take your one.
Yeah, you gotta get a deuce here and get some steals.
2/3 of it.
2/3, and save a shooter and make the double.
Oh. Yep. Yes. Hard.
A little tight out of his hand.
Yep. Whoa.
Looks like Bryce saved it.
Great shot
Wonderful
by
shot.
Kendall Thompson. Gets his deuce, saves his shooter.
Great sweep by Bryce Everest.
Sweet, Bryce.
He's typing to let it go, but the guys kept it there. And
Yeah, by the end, they were just asking to clean it, so
so we have a 6-4 game. We're back into this one. I thought we might get a quick night of this, Emma, and
Oh, okay.
Team Thompson has other plans.
I know they want to keep me up past my bedtime.
Well, you did better than I did. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I always say clean at the very end, because there's nothing. What are you going to do? Like, clean.
Sorry.
And that stops it.
I'm telling Emma to look over at G2. There's a ton of yellow rocks, and I think red has the hammer. Owen Purcell's yellow, and I think this is the last rock, and I'm not sure, other than shooting from the other hack, how he could score. There's a lot of rocks in play.
Yeah.
Mine's good.
Might be worth pulling both streams up now if you're just watching this one.
Both, yeah. Keep it moving. All right. You got it.
Line's good. Right here is perfect.
Wait,
Curler's rock. Yep, gotta go, Ben. Really gotta bend it, Ben. Hard, Ben.
Trying hard to get it buried here in the
Down
right
by 2.
line.
They're not hitting it anyway, so good. Good job.
Good shot.
Really good spot.
Take a moment now to just thank our event sponsors for the 2025 Provincial Playdowns. Ocean Contractors Limited is our title sponsor this year for the Provincials. Ocean Contractors is located in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, and has been a valued sponsor of curling events and teams from across the province. You can visit them at oceancontractors.ca.
Okay, line's good.
We gotta go wait.
Both teams have also indicated they would like to thank their sponsors. So you have Team Thompson, who is sponsored by Geospectrum Technologies, Perpetual Services, Goldline Curling, Roost Realty, Thompson Inspections, Barrington Consulting, and Nutrilon. I have a hit coming up here from, a draw coming up here from
Curl.
Team MacDougall.
Curl. Hard curl.
Team MacDougall also wanted to give a shout out to their sponsors.
Come down here for a minute.
Ergo
I gotta have a quick
Financial Planning, Cowork Halifax, Chester Golf Club, and all of their other supporters and families out there.
So lots of rocks in play here.
Yep, both teams seeming to be okay with playing around the center so far.
This one's a little tight. It looks a little tight.
Hard, guys. Hard, you're holding it. Keep it moving. Line's good. Just keep it moving.
Good sweep, keep
Great
the
sweep,
line.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna crash him. I was looking at it from here, and they kept that out there a fair bit. Peeking over in sheet 4. Manuel's drawing against 4. Just take one there.
An update on sheet 2 after all those rocks were in the house. It looks like Purcell stole another 2,
Same
so
thing,
they are
smash
up 7-0 after 7 against Team Deagle.
Team Purcell's up 7-0 and have not had the hammer yet. If you never have the hammer in a game, you're probably going to win a lot.
Hopefully.
Line's the same.
Unless there's a lot of blanks. And that just doesn't happen nowadays.
No, you have the, is it the Grand Slam? Trying to mix around the
Yeah,
blanking and hammer
I like
rules.
it. I like it.
Yeah, kind of following after mixed doubles.
Yeah.
That's
Or if
crazy.
you, was it blank 2 in a row, then the hammer changes?
It's not. That's just
That's not a
unlucky.
bad little spot.
I still think we peel.
I think you do as well, Brent. You might catch that yellow one going by and
Clean. But easy out there.
Girl. Good. Good job.
Does the job.
I was.
Update on sheet 1 now. It looks like Steele took 1 in the
Yeah, good
7th, so
spot.
they are now down 2 without hammer, playing 8 against Team Fleming.
look at all these sheets.
I'm
There's
good.
only one team that would, if you look by
up to the
rankings,
yellow.
only one
It's gonna
team
be
that's
quick.
ranked higher is actually winning. That's Purcell, who's ranked
Not
number
early
1
yet.
overall. It's against the number 8 seed
Mike,
Deagle.
Mike,
They're in
You're
control of
tough
that
eight.
game 7-0,
Mike,
but all
tough
the
four,
other
tough
lower
four.
seeded teams
Mike,
are out in front.
needs to curl always.
Split off the other one.
Oh, it just needs to curl. Not bad. It just didn't curl for you.
Hit it right there.
Ton of weight, right there. You might get rid of a couple of those yellows.
At this point, you don't really
You leave the one
mind if you lose the red
Like that
near
one
the
will
button.
stay?
Yeah,
Fine.
they'll be okay with that. That's kind of helping Thompson right now.
Yep. Yep. Hey! Hold the shooter, Scott. Sorry about
Okay.
that.
Bit of a miss.
A little bit lucky there. We were trying to hit it on the other side.
Yeah.
We were trying to hit that on the other side. What?
If Kendall just asking
Well, I sure hope
Stewart
so.
to put it back around the same spot.
Close.
Little freeze. Is there any other provincials going on this weekend?
Similar line.
That is a good question.
Typically, they all happen around the same time, and maybe it's Quebec. I
Line's
think,
good.
might be having theirs
Straight.
Yeah, I feel like the prairies are always
Get in here.
later.
a little bit behind
here.
us.
And the PEI's
Line's
not
good.
this week. I think it's next week they start.
And Ontario is
Curl
not
now,
this
curl now,
week,
curl
so
now.
we might be the only ones.
Curl. Nice, Stu.
Oh, nice shot there by Stewart. Those two yellows are not going anywhere, Emma, right now.
You know, I think we got to do if we throw the same ways.
You gotta
hit
get low.
and sit here. Yes, he'll be shot, but we're gonna have a bunch of rocks in the
Yeah,
ring.
you can almost wire this one in.
Yeah,
Although it doesn't change much. This just keeps another rock around.
gives me a bunch of options,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think you just hammer it.
Whoa! Curl! Hard curl! Curl!
Okay.
All three.
That's interesting.
Yeah, all three stick around, but
Yeah.
red
Oh, no,
is second or third shot.
Jiggle it, but
Red, I would say, is second, but yellow is 1, 3, and 4.
yeah, we can't leave that. We alternatively can just guard that.
You can't leave that,
you wanna
because if you
guard
hit that red anywhere, two of those yellows, and maybe the third one
He has to
moves
feel. He could
as
play
well.
that.
Need to change these angles up a little bit.
I can play that. It actually, yeah. I'm just saying it's better for us than them. Yeah. So just guard. Yeah.
Sounds like they're kind of happy
We
with the
don't
setup.
need to get center.
It is
We don't need
Kendall's
to make
shot.
center line. Just guard on this one.
Just throwing a guard to make it so that Team MacDougall doesn't have a shot on
I
that
like
red
half here.
rock that's in front of the yellows.
Dougal will be chucking something in at it.
Does that look like too much ice?
What?
He was a bit concerned it might be too much ice. But we don't need to get full center, just bite center. Does it look okay? Yeah, that's good. It's really quick here. I mean,
High half. We're high.
might need to curl. Almost the center.
Trying to get it as close to center as they can.
That's good.
Not bad.
We just had to take away the peel shot.
It's actually a really good shot, I think.
That's good. That's all we could do.
Takes away the
I
easy
think.
heavyweight
You don't have to throw it real
hit
hard.
on the
Like
red.
you'd love to keep it on there. It's probably pretty tough to do it.
But even if I do tick it, we're still good.
Yeah.
But I prefer not to. What about like a 9-5?
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's fine.
Like that?
Yeah.
I feel like if you go with like a 10-5, you're more likely to stay here than a 9-5.
Yeah, I kind of like 10-5 because you're kind of keeping your shooter
I
here.
tell you why I like a 9-5 in case I hit this one. Then
Yeah.
I knock that one out of the range.
Yeah.
No, I like 9-5.
Yeah. You
Just
like
talking about how
You don't
hard
mind,
they want to
yeah.
throw this hit.
Yeah.
9.5's a pretty, it's a little upweight shot. It's a little more than control.
A little more than heavy hack.
Yeah, a little more than heavy.
No, I think this is fine.
It's a pretty important rock right now for Brent. Angles are set up pretty good for him, so wants to take advantage of that.
Needs it to curl a little bit to drive it in.
Good, Brent.
play the straight double.
Yeah, yellow line 1 or 2 and 3.
Yeah, if he plays
Yeah.
the
No.
what if he plays the double on the
Yeah.
I like the double on the reds.
Yeah, really good. You just come off the back of
You'd
this.
lie
and then
too.
this-
Head.
Yeah,
You don't even have to play the double.
yeah.
No, just straight back is fine.
But we can lie 2. This is the only way to lie 2. I'm thinking control or normal. It's just like, does my shooter get under though?
It's like they're thinking of
They're
another way to
thinking
get
of the other
to.
yellow. That's
Yeah, I gotta throw weight.
gotta
I
throw
mean,
a
this
fair
is
bit of
never
weight to
going
move that yellow onto the other red. I'm not sure about
Yeah,
this one.
perm.
See Bryce coming
Half
down.
is
He
really
might not be
close.
too sure either.
Is thin half okay?
I'm not sure why not just play.
Is thin half okay? We can lie 2, like, boom. Yeah.
Oh, you don't like this?
No.
They disagree, Hugh. They do not
Bryce,
like that.
Bryce agrees with me,
Aim for half. Just first.
and they don't like that at all.
It is. It
but
could be
four-
risky.
four's
You could
not
push it
terrible.
back and get rid of your yellow for them to
Fourth
lie
isn't bad.
2 instead of 1, but
Half rock with firm low.
I think that this shot off the yellow is hard.
We're not
I
gonna
don't,
steal
I
the
don't
whole-
like. Oh well. Hey, I'm not out there. Only my stabilizer is. So.
You know, if he sees it, that can help with making it all the
That's right.
visualization. So
Nice shot. So you're going to see Brent just draw for his second point, I think. Or does he?
Just this? You play the hit and roll or you got the draw? I like the hit.
Tense it well, right? I like to draw. Don't you guys? I'm a drawer.
Brent's saying he likes to draw a little bit more than he likes to hit,
Steal
so
one into play.
would normally
Don't-
opt for that.
I don't like the draw
I think.
Sure.
because
I mean, you
if
could
it
draw this
over curls and you touch
Kinda
that
use this one
red,
to
yellow
chip off.
scores.
Like you don't have
Yeah, let's
I don't want to
throw the
go
draw.
near that.
You could throw the draw this way.
You could throw the other way.
You could throw the draw the other way, yeah, just not that way. And if you're a little outside, you can rub off of that red and scoot in for a deuce.
I just think that
Yeah, a few other
this
options
means we
there.
score. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Wasn't a fan of that.
Yeah,
I think.
do you
I think
like
the
8-5?
shot was you make that you hit that red on the nose.
If I look down,
Final score 8-0 for Team Personal. Very interesting first draw.
Yeah, it would have been hard for MacDougall to get
Yeah.
more than one at least.
You would
But
have been facing two, and when you're facing two, it's tougher. You might have the same shot, but if you're facing two, that's a difficult shot. Final on sheet 2, Emma, it was another steal by Purcell. He wins that one 8-0. So the number 1 seed says this is why we're the number 1 seed, and wasn't sure what they were going to do. They've done a lot of touring. They haven't played a lot of local maritime tournaments where you've seen Thompson and Steele and Manuel play a lot more locally. Those guys have been on the road. Not tons and tons of success, but obviously some really good competition. This one's just hanging out a little further, and
Okay.
it'll only be a single, but it'll be a single. So that makes it 7-4 for Team MacDougall. 2 ends to play,
Any thicker, it's just line 2.
and Thompson will be trying to get a 3 here.
Yeah.
recognizing they're going to need to steal some ends, so
Just big. It's all good. We got.
get as many as they can when they have hammer.
You would have told me we were going to score with 2 rocks left. I would have said great. How?
I had like 3 run back. Yeah.
You'll see this one come into the rings,
No.
and a corner
Go
guard
big to score.
is going to
Yeah,
protect
yeah.
that.
Yeah, You generally want to play it safe and throw this one in the rings when you're up by 3 at this point in the game.
It's out there, guys.
You know, it is, and as you indicated, it is round robin, but you want to start with a win.
All right, full 4, Ben, full 4. Great scrub, guys.
Yeah,
I mean, you want to win everything, but this is,
Let me guess.
it's a really momentum.
and I think head-to-head matters. I'm assuming it would for playoff qualification, so really every game counts.
I believe you're right.
Here comes the corner guard, so it looks like you were right, Hugh.
Yep. I've watched it on TV a couple of times. You get a certain pattern.
Very
Just go high.
Now the question is, does MacDougall throw a guard or just throw another one in there?
That's really what's
I
going
think
on.
I'm coming in. Oh, he wants to put a guard up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Team Thompson might not be too happy with that guard. It's a little high for it to do much with the rocks
Yeah.
curling as much as they are today.
Yeah, you want that off to the rings by a foot or so, and then
Nick!
you can use it later.
I really
That's
think
why I might just
the
come in
rock,
at this one
The
as
rock
well.
is just kind of random.
Hard, Nick! Hard, Nick! Hard, Nick! Hard! Great sweep.
That was the 7 rock that Michael Brophy was throwing, which they've been struggling with all game. So that could explain why it was a little lighter than they thought.
Trying to give you some updates on other sheets again. And in sheet 1, it's Paul Fleming is facing 2, but he has a shot. It's going to be a tough shot. He could pick off a couple of Colton Steel rocks, and he could score a bundle. But either going to get a score of 3 or a steal here.
Yep. Colton Steele's rocks are pretty much dead frozen on each other,
You'd
so
be losing teeth.
it's a tough takeout.
And he makes the 3.
Means Fleming is now up 9-4.
9-4 handshakes.
Kind of looks like it's the wave a little quicker.
So that's another ups. Well, that's the first
That's the
upset
first
with
upset,
the
yeah.
rankings.
That one. That throw? Yeah. Yeah, Yeah.
I like check low.
We got just less than half.
I'm just thinking back 12.
Well, my thought was, what if you did just freeze what you can see of it? Freeze what you can see. You might force them into it. It's fine.
So you can see Nova Scotia's new logo being used for one of the
Back
first
80.
times.
Yeah, that's right. Up in the corner, it's the lighthouse.
Should be.
Taken after Curling Canada and a few other provinces' layout,
Yeah,
which I kind of like.
yeah, I like it as well. I
had a
like
little
the union, like the
Easy,
common
guys.
theme
Easy.
for all the member associations, and then
Easy.
what makes them distinct in the middle, and I think that's really cool.
Okay, curl now.
Curl now.
Curl now. Michael two.
Holy shit.
There's a little shot here.
Great job.
Yeah, that yellow is buried under 2 guards now.
Peeking out over in sheet 4, McIsaac's up by 3. He's trying to pick out a manual rock to score a couple.
5.
Weight's good.
This rock's coming in nice.
Attaboy.
Shot by Nick.
Leaves yellow line 1, but they're not too worried about that at this point in the end.
Deuce by Team Kazik. He'll go up on that game 8-3 over Team Manual. 5-point lead with 2 ends to play.
Same thing.
Yeah, he hit the shot rock and rolled into one of his other ones, but it stuck
Easy
around
line.
and scored his 2. So
Go if you have to for weight.
Your line's good.
Manuel's going to be hoping for a big one this end with hammer.
yeah, I thought you might see some handshakes, but they're going to keep playing. Got 2 ends to play, down by 5.
Half the curl.
Back to our game here.
Curl.
Look at the freeze in there.
Attaboy, Bryce.
Not bad.
Good shoot.
Lots of rocks. First end they kept clean, and there's been a ton of rocks in play every end.
That
Yeah,
was my
they
thought. Just fly it. Try
Got
to
bored
lose
with it
one as
quickly.
well. Yeah, you'd love to. Probably hard to pick a.
See Ben Mayhew throwing a bit of weight at this one.
Really good, Ben.
Great outcome.
Great outcome by Ben Mayhew.
Gets rid of the ones in the back 4, which Team MacDougall will like. Back 4 just gives more opportunity for
Is this onto the
Thompson
red?
team to put them in there and protect them.
Still opportunities, though, for Thompson to get a few here.
Line's good.
Weight's close.
Line's good.
Probably wait. We can wait.
If you're line straight. It's dying. Gotta go.
This one looks like it jumped a bit on
Yeah,
them.
and just died quick. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Close.
You'll see them just run that yellow in, and
You want to call time?
Calling a timeout.
timeout.
First of the game.
Timeout on B. Peter could just get the ball. I am, and I'm coaching you guys. I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't.
Try it.
So I don't think that Team MacDougall has a coach, but they're just using this timeout for time purposes. Stopping
I
their
don't
clock a
hate
bit while they
Trying.
take the time
10
as a
and a
team
half.
to talk about the shot.
Because even you can
They got
even
8.5 minutes left. I'm looking over in the time clocks. They got 8:32 left, and Thompson has 6:29 left.
board. I
Should be
think,
plenty
yeah.
to play 2 ends.
I think you can. I think 11 you can get there. So like big board. Because I. Is this like hitting 3 is not the end of the world? Because
You
then
like
you
the
just
yellow
have
run
on
in
the
this
next one.
situation?
I don't know.
It's not.
Yeah, I don't mind the yellow run. Yeah. You might get rid of the guard yellow, and if it goes across the front of the red, you might get the back yellow as well. So you could get rid of both of them. So I kind of like it.
Yeah.
It'd be tough to straight jam.
Yeah, it would be really tough to straight jam.
Exactly.
Yeah, it would be. Could you? I don't think you could.
I don't
certainly
think
could
that draw's there.
pick the red out,
Yeah.
close.
it's just
but that
whether or not the-
yellow's gonna come flying out the side though,
Yeah.
the wide open, which could give you a double.
Yeah, that's pretty sketchy.
I just like over the top of the red, get rid of both yellows, and
Like,
Their timeout is over now, so their clock is running again. But like you said, there's still lots of time, so they shouldn't
yeah.
be too worried.
starting to yawn and getting late here.
And you have an early morning tomorrow
I
too.
know.
here.
Apparently we're all really old.
I don't like it too.
And I'm the oldest.
Big board.
So they're going to play the red one. Onto the red, onto the yellow. I guess.
Yeah, we'll probably be like 11.
It's a tough shot, is it not? To get to the nose of that red.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're going to throw a ton of weight. Talking about
Maybe just to freeze the red onto the other red.
All right, make a good one.
Interesting. And you can see the when you see the person in the
Absolutely.
hack, you can see the clocks. So,
Oh, it's
they've used a bit of time on this
not fun to
one
look
shot.
at, but I think it's there.
yeah, they used to have a lot more time than Thompson, and they're about equal
And
now.
they're about equal, yeah.
Oh, well, we're going to get two, and then I saw
11-5. Little down.
Our other game on the ice that's still going is Manuel and McIsaac, and it is being streamed, I believe, on our other channel, just without commentary, if you do want to take a look.
So, a bit of a miss there, and so Kendall's asking Stewart just to come down and move those rocks a little bit, change the angles up a little bit, and we're right back in it.
Just back 12. Great. Back line. Back line.
Please.
Yes, please.
Curl.
Put it in a tumbler and make it look like a drink.
Oh. Curl. Curl. Just keep curling.
Needs to get by that red. It's by the red. Maybe a little too much. Oh, not bad.
That's good, Stuart.
Not
Good
bad.
shot.
You can see part of it. And,
Yeah.
Now we draw it here.
Yeah.
Brent MacDougall coming down to draw.
Is hitting the back one bad?
Wanted to take the opportunity
Is
to
hitting the
sit
back
two.
one bad?
Also want to take this opportunity to thank our event sponsors for the 2025 Provincial Playdowns. Ocean Contractors Limited, our title sponsor for the Provincials. Ocean Contractors Limited is located in Dartmouth and has been a valued sponsor of curling events and teams from the province. Visit them at oceancontractors.ca.
85.
Yeah.
Looking for a draw. Even if it freezes up to the back one, it's probably okay.
Line's good.
It's close.
I
Wait's
don't want to
good.
curse, give him a curse, commentator's curse. Again. This one's really moving now.
Come on,
Should
Nick.
be good. And a dandy little shot by Brent MacDougall. Mr. MacDougall has come to play today.
He has. He's been making
He has.
all of his draws, really.
He has been on fire. He's making draws and doubles. And
This is the worst bunch of coaches. What color are we? So you're an
you know, it's funny if you ask a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people are going to say picking MacDougall to win this, but I'm sure a lot of them are not wanting to play Brent MacDougall in the first draw. Or nobody's ever going to take Brent MacDougall's for granted. He just seems to be able to win.
Yeah, I was talking to Team Thompson a bit before, and they were, they knew it was going to be a bit of a grind.
Yeah.
Whoa! Girl! Whoa! Shoot her!
Ooh. Wow. Well.
Yeah.
Brent has to draw another one in there.
Yeah, the red right now is almost all open, so
yeah.
I also didn't want to try.
He just threw it. So
yeah, they know the path. They know how much it's going to curl.
you want to
He
get to the
should know.
inside of it, though. They don't want to set up a double. You want to get to the inside.
Same weight, Brent.
So what do you want? 85?
Yep. Yeah, you nailed it.
85, and they were calling 90 earlier, so it's slowed down a little bit, and that's not uncommon when there's less teams out on the ice as well.
When he scored a double, I was over there.
I think they'd like that it's only slowing down that much after 9 ends. That's, again, goes to show our ice crew doing a great job.
Yeah.
A little bit more. A little more.
85 is still good weight.
Weight's okay. Weight's fine. Weight's fine. Weight's good. Just to it. Top 4.
It's got a curl! Hard, Nick!
He needs to get the inside of this. You don't want to set up the double. And then a dandy shot.
Great spot.
Perfect spot for Brent MacDougall.
Good job, gentlemen.
Is that?
Looks like there's a pretty tough and long run back,
It's like I
but
can't score with an easier shot, so
they might be trying
so much
to
harder.
throw a
No, just more than half.
slash, or there's a lot of options. A lot of options to talk through.
It's going to jam on that back yellow, though, no matter what you do.
It might go over top.
Anyway, so
Yeah, I don't think the thin is there.
yeah, it is. It is.
You think it could go over the top?
This is there.
I think it might touch the yellow, but
So what is he playing?
That looks very reasonable.
I think he's
He's
throwing
running the yellow in?
slash. Yeah,
We're hitting the high. We're just touching the high one first.
either that or a draw, and I don't think they'd be going
the
for a
center
draw
line
at
straight
this
back
point,
is way harder, and it's throwing too anyway.
based on where the broom is.
Got a final over in sheet 4. It's upset with McIsaac.
No.
I think
You're playing the corner, right?
taking down team
It's like a thick half.
Team Manuel. Manuel picked up maybe 1 or 2, but that one's over.
Okay, last shot of the 9th end. Team Thompson needs to score a few here.
Yes! Whoa!
It's close.
Just fucking get it. Jeez.
Close shot, and there'll be a steal of 1
Really
for
close
Brent
shot.
MacDougall. It's a heck of a try. That's now going to be an 8-4 game.
Did they score? Good. Great game.
And handshakes.
Handshakes. Wow. So another bit of a lesser of an upset, but still an upset, I would say. So that's it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in and joining us for the 2025 Ocean Contractors Nova Scotia Provincial Playdowns at the Halifax Curling Club. Please tune in again tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. We'll be featuring a match between McDermott and McNutt. Thanks.